Vasudevaya. Hare Krishna, dear devotees, welcome to our ISKCON official YouTube channel. Today I am going to discuss the first chapter of Srimad Bhagavatam, second canto. So in the meanwhile, it is our good fortune that we have completed from 10th canto to 11th canto, then 12th canto, and then first canto. These 4 cantos we have completed, almost 1/3 or more than that. So, in the last chapter, that is first canto, 19th chapter, we discussed how Parikshit Maharaj asked some questions how to get perfection in human life. So, the second canto begins with the answer from Sukadeva Goswami. This chapter is described as first step in God realization. We will realize God. After hearing this first chapter, we will have some God realization. So, Sukadeva Goswami first congratulates Parikshit Maharaj. He says in text 1 that Bariyan esiti prasna kruta lokang hita nrupa atmavit samadha punsa srutavya disuja para. Your question is very glorious. Bariyan is very great because that lokahitam, it is for the welfare of the human civilization. And in fact, this Bhagavata class is being told being spoken in this YouTube channel. This is also for the welfare of the whole humankind. If the whole human world or human beings listen to this Bhagavatam and act accordingly, then definitely they will get realization, God realization. You see, Kruta Loka Himitan Rupa Atmavit Samadha Punsa. It is not only said by Sukadeva Goswami, all the people who are self-conscious, who are knowledge, having no self-knowledge, they accept it. Atmavit Samadha Punsa, Sutabhya Disuja Para. Among all the topics for hearing, this is the highest, is the best. Sutabhya Disuja Para. So Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur says that Itham eva agrepi vakshate. The same thing will be told again in 10th canto. We have already said already. We first started with 10th canto. Some of you may remember, stated in first chapter that prasna, that there he says that about the questions about the Lord, Purushan Trin Pulanti, 3 types of people are purified. We have discussed in 10th canto first chapter. Vasudeva Katha Prasna, Purushan Trin Pulanti. So, opposite Atma Tattvam, people are very rarely interested in this knowledge of self, Atma Tattvam, Gruhesh Gruha Medina, though they are remaining in their house. The main purpose of remaining in the house or householder, they don't know. So, in the purport, Vishwanath Chakravarti says, Karma Yoga Maha. In 3 verses, Sukadeva Goswami says about this Karma Yoga, that they are not interested in this self-realization. So in the purport, Srila Prabhupada Maharaj says, because human life is a combination of matter and spirit soul, the whole process of Vedic knowledge is directed at liberating the spirit soul from the contamination of matter. The knowledge concerning this is called Atma Tattva. Very people are interested in this Atma Tattva. The materialist, Prabhupada Maharaj again says that the materialistic way of life is described herein in a nutshell, and how foolishly man wastes the boon of human life is described in these verses. So, in this way, Sukadeva Goswami started answering the questions about what not to do. And why he started from that point? Because 99.999% don't do what they ought to do. Huh? So thereafter, Sukadeva Goswami says a very important verse: Tasmad Bharat Sarvatma Bhagavan Ishwara Hari Srotavya Kirtitavyasya Smartavyasya Ichitavhyam. Those who want to surpass death, these three things are required. So, what they should do? They should Sarvatma, the Lord who is in everybody's heart. He is Bhagavan, he is full of six opulences. He is Ishvara, he is complete controller. And he is Hari, he attracts all. About him, we should hear Shrutavya, and then we should chant or glorify, and Smartavya, then we should remember him. Chadabhyam. So several acharyas have given purports. So Siddha Swami says, Sarvatma iti presthatvam. Very dear, Sarvatma. Our body is very dear because Atma is there. So some Lord is also there in our heart. So presthatvam, very dear, dearmost. Bhagavan iti saundaryam. All the beauty is there in Lord. And Ishvara iti avasyakatvam. Most necessary. We should take shelter of him. Hari iti bandhaharitvam. Hari means he will cut down our bondage in this material world. We have been rolling in this material world since time immemorial. So, Sukadeva Goswami says in text 6, Etavan Sankhya Yogabhyam Swadharma Parinistaya Janmalava Parapunsam Anti Narayana Smriti. Etavan Sankhya Yogabhyam. So, those who are in search of the Lord, they take various processes just like Sankhya. So, Sankhya means complete knowledge of matter and spirit. Sankhya. And Yoga means mystic powers. And Swadharma means perfect discharge of occupational duty. The ultimate aim of their research is or search is to remember the personality of Godhead at the end of life. If we can remember the Lord at the utter end of life, our life is perfect. As stated in Bhagavad Gita 8th chapter. So, Srila Siddha Goswami says, Ataha parama anya srevo nasti ityaha. There is no other best way than this, only to take shelter of the Lord. Then, text 7, Sukadeva Goswami says, Prayana Muniha Rajan Nibrata Vidisedata Nairgunya Staramante Sma Gunanukatana Hare. O King Parikshit, mainly the topmost transcendentalists who are above the regulatory principles and restrictions take pleasure in describing the glories of the Lord. Siddha Goswami says that Tatra Sadacharam Pranam Pramanayati. Is there any example? Yes, there are so many examples that is being told now. So, in the text 11, Sukadeva Goswami says, Etan nirvidyamananam ichatam akuto bhayam yoginam nrupa nirnitam haret namanukirtanam. All class of people, nirvidyamananam, that is Vishwanath Chakravarti says, nirvidyamananam means ekanda bhaktanam. Ichatam means those who want this enjoyment in the higher world, like Swarga, Mukhyadi, Kamina. Even if those who want liberation, Swarga, Mukhyadi, Kamina. Yogina means Atma Ramanam, who takes pleasure in Atma and soul. Cha etadeva nirnitam. all of them say this final word, this final conclusion. Hare Namanukirtanam, the chanting or the kirtan of the names of the Lord, Hare Namanukirtanam. So, there are so many verses, but our time is very short. So, Sukadeva Goswami advises how to concentrate on the Lord. So, he gives this Virat Rupa, just like in Bhagavad Gita 11th chapter, this Vishwarupa is shown to Arjuna. Similarly, here Sukadeva Goswami tells about the Virat Rupa, Vishwarupa. So this gigantic universal form of the personality of Godhead within the body of the universal cell, which is covered by sevenfold material elements, is the subject for the Virat conception. This Virat, this whole entire universe, what is this universe? This is the external body or the material, this illusory body of the Lord, material energy. In the purport, Srila Prabhupada Maharaj says, simultaneously, the Lord has multifarious other forms, and all of them are identical with the original fountainhead form of the Lord, Sri Krishna. In this way, Sukadeva Goswami will go on describing or answering the questions till 12th canto. So we are very fortunate that we have completed these 4 cantos, and the 5th canto is started here at ISKCON Zurich Temple. I am going to show you the beautiful garden surrounding this temple. So thank you very much. Please don't forget to subscribe, share and like our channel and get the blessings of the Lord. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. We are now near ISKCON Zurich. Behind this ISKCON Zurich, this garden is there. Very beautiful sight. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama.